I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in today. In this episode, we're going to talk about something incredibly powerful in language learning. Something simple, natural, and surprisingly underrated: mimicking. A lot of people hear the advice, just copy native speakers, but they don't really know why it works, or how to actually do it in a way that makes a real difference. So today, let's break it down together in a simple and practical way. Mimicking works because it lets you absorb the entire sound system of a language, not just vocabulary or grammar, but the real essential parts: the sounds, the syllables, the intonation, the rhythm, the linking, the stress. These things can't be mastered by reading a textbook. They live in the sound, in the flow of real speech. When you mimic, you're essentially copying the whole pattern, not learning rules one by one, but absorbing the system as a whole. And here's another reason it works so well. Language is physical. Your tongue, your lips, your vocal cords, they all need to learn new movements. Through mimicking, your mouth gets used to the shapes and motions of the language. It builds muscle memory, the same way you'd learn a sport or a musical instrument. After enough repetition, speaking becomes automatic. You don't think about pronunciation, your mouth just knows. So how do you mimic correctly? Here's the practical way to do it, the way professional voice actors and experienced learners train. First, choose a short clip, a scene from a movie, a vlog, a TED Talk, something natural and conversational. Songs are great for training your mouth muscles, especially because you naturally hum along, repeat the melody, and say the same lines over and over again without feeling like you're studying. That repetition is gold for pronunciation. For building vocabulary and learning how people really speak in everyday life, you need to use other materials that are closer to daily conversations. Things like movie scenes, interviews, or casual videos where people talk the way they actually do. Then, listen to the clip a few times without speaking. Just listen. Pay attention to the tone, the rhythm, the emotion, and the little breathing moments. This helps your brain set up a template. Next comes shadowing, speaking at the same time as the native speaker. Don't stop and don't worry about getting it perfect. Imagine being their shadow, echoing them half a second behind. This trains your rhythm, your flow, your confidence, and it breaks that robotic sound many learners struggle with. After that, slow things down. Go line by line. Repeat each piece until it feels right. This is where your mouth learns the exact movements. Think of it as precision practice. Then, record yourself if possible. This step feels awkward, but it's incredibly powerful, especially if you have high standards for your accent. Recursion, compare, adjust. You'll hear things you never noticed, maybe a sound that's too strong, a word that's too flat, or an emotion that's missing. Fixing these details is what really pushes your speaking to the next level. And finally, mimic the emotion. This is the secret most learners skip. Native speakers don't just speak with correct pronunciation, they speak with feelings: excitement, doubt, surprise, frustration, curiosity. If you copy their emotion, your speech instantly becomes more natural and more human. Okay, now it's time to bring you a song that's perfect for mimicking and training your mouth muscles. Ready? Here we go.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Wow, so how do you feel? Even in just a couple of minutes, did you feel something open up a bit? In the end, the goal of mimicking isn't to sound exactly like one specific person. The real goal is to install the entire sound system of the language into your brain, to make speech automatic, natural, effortless, to help you understand faster and speak more freely instead of translating it in your head. So if you're learning English, or any language, mimicking is probably the most powerful tool you're not fully using yet. Start small, be consistent, and let your brain soak up the music of the language. Thanks so much for listening today. I hope this gives you a clearer idea of why mimicking works and how you can start using it in your daily practice. Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and of course, keep mimicking.